Hey, what's up guys? Carlos D here again. So like I was telling you guys about my story. When we came from the Dominican Republic to move here, I was like 12 years old, and I think I told you guys a huge storm when we finally moved. Huge storm. I used to live in Passaic by 8th Street. If you guys know where Passaic is, you know where that is. So I remember we used to walk from our house to school, and it was roughly like, I would say at least 1.5 miles to Passaic High School, and it was a huge walk. So we used to walk in the rain, in the snow, in the storm. So sometimes it was a little tough, but you know, you went through it, and I think going through those experiences is what make you stronger. So challenges, obstacles, they make you stronger rather than weaker. Sometimes we think, oh, I don't want to put my kids, I don't want to put my son through a certain situation because if I do, you know, it's gonna be too tough for them. Well, sometimes it's good to put our loved ones, you know, not to put them in that situation, but to let themselves out of the situation, to let themselves come out of that situation without so much support and so much help. So going through that, my first job was basically in a restaurant doing dishwashing and washing all the pots and the pans. And like I was telling you guys, I learned so much there, not only about working in a restaurant, not only about washing the dishes, about washing the cups, but about working with people, about what it's like to, you know, to work in a team, what it's like to prepare something in the back end for the customer. Sometimes we got dishes sent back, and I learned from that experience as well, that even though we're not in front of the customers, we are there to serve a customer. Sometimes, whether in restaurants or in other places, when you don't have that direct contact with the customer, you lose face, you lose purpose of what your job really is. Maybe you work at a factory, maybe you work at an office somewhere and you don't see customer. Well, that doesn't mean that you're not serving a customer. You're always serving a customer, and you always need to work with that in mind. So that is something that I learned right there in the restaurant that I think is very valuable for everybody to learn. I always encourage young people to get a job in a restaurant. Like, we're always looking for people to grow in our company, but even if it's just the first job with any other restaurant, I think working in a restaurant is one of the best jobs you can have because you're just learning so much about customer service, about food preparation. Because when you think about it, a restaurant has a warehouse part of it, which is where you make the products, where you cook the food, where you prep the food, and it has a front end, like a service business, where you sell to the customers, you upsell, you prepare the products, maybe you get the restaurants clean for the customer. Well, tomorrow I want to keep giving you guys more scoop about what I learned in the restaurant, and then go into my college experience. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.